Don't type so loud, Jenny. The mic's on.
Oh, sorry.
Here we come. Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
It's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido, Loca, and this is Tuesday Night Live. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on, everyone?
Another Tuesday, another week. It's Cruise Wars. No, it's not Cruise Wars.
Cruise Wars? No.
What's going on, Jenny? I have to publicly apologize for accidentally memeing the gelato stop. Accidentally posting that picture twice, and I don't even know how it happened. It was an accident, and
okay.
All I can do is apologize.
All right. Let's do it. There's the eye roll. There's the hair flip.
What?
Come on.
So it was.
I know better. That was not an accident. Let's talk about this lobster roll.
Look, let's take it down. Let's. What do you think? Was it an accident? I think it was an accident.
Come on.
So Jenny.
Well, before we get into all of that.
Before we get into yes.
Blaine has already started Team Tony.
Yes, Blaine, my main man.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Whatever. Oh, Real Life Cruises is here from Australia. Who else do we have?
I almost said good day. Lisa, that seemed very...
Lisa Murphy and Millie and, of course, Matt and Amanda Shows and Sandy and... Oh, and Flip Flop Excursions. Hello, Jeff and Rhonda.
Brandy put accidentally in quotes. Maybe would it work better if I went accidentally? Accidentally. Jenny, 1 year ago today, they kicked us off the Carnival Fantasy.
I know. How dare they? And ever since that day, I've been trying to get back and back and back.
I have a ridiculous amount of cruise blues today. I don't know. I'm spending too much time looking at cruise stuff. I got to take a break.
Never take a break.
I just want to go cruising.
Well, let's go.
We got to do it.
Well, you talked about that Bahama Paradise cruise line today.
Yes.
Someone actually booked it from looking at that, and I know Liz, who's over on our cruising community on Facebook, she's been on it. Yeah. And you know what's kind of cool and enticing? Matt and Sandy said they might meet us there.
I'm up for that. We've already started spying the calendar for May, late May, to see if maybe we could take an extra day off and really do some crazy road adventure. Load up the video cameras, drive down, do the cruise, and drive back all like within a 3-day period.
Yes.
That would be kind of... but what was the new one called? Now I can't remember the
Classica.
Classica. That ship looks so nice. That Lido deck looked off the chain.
Right. CC Tanya said can't get enough of cruises. That's correct. Hey Pamela. Let's see. You want to go through that real quick?
I'll scroll back to the top and see, and I'll do some hellos.
New York in the house.
His house.
All right, so Matt is saying that he is on the Vista late May, so...
Oh, okay, can't do that.
I know, Raymond, a 2-day cruise is too short, but you know what? A cruise, I just gotta get on a cruise.
Well, I mean, I would do it for the channel. I would do it for the experience, just to be able to share with all of you guys.
Wait, let's do it. He would do it for the experience.
The experience. Not just because I want to go on a cruise. I mean, there's no Guy's Burger, Jenny. I mean, I'm sacrificing to... Yeah.
Yes, Mr. C, they already said Team Tony. Come on.
All right, I'm going to say hello to Brandy, who was the first one. Brandy Whiting.
Yes.
Randy was here early. Mr. C, as Jenny calls him. Corey Martin, what's up? Matt Allen in the house with the hammer, hunting the trolls tonight. Millie is in the house. Hello, Millie. Kirsten. Where are you at these days? Are you still in Arizona, or have you migrated somewhere?
She has gone home.
I don't know where that is.
I think it's Oklahoma.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Freedom to Roam, Travel, Mike Miller. Hey.
Kirsten C.
Here.
Michael Cruise Lover is in the house. Hello, sir. Jenna GB, how are you? Let's see. Sandy Allen, Matt's better half, is in on her own tonight. I guess she wanted to hear about the accidental meme.
Hello, Steve. It's Team Tony. I'm Team Tony. I get it.
You're Negan. We're all.
I mean,
Negan.
why wouldn't you want to be a team Tony?
Amanda Shows is in the house, and Roy Shows is in the house. Amanda's got the hammer tonight. She's troll hunting.
I cannot. So 4 people in the group tonight will be on the Halloween group cruise. How fun is that going to be?
We got to figure out what we're going to dress up as.
Yes.
Keith Johnson's in the house. Hello, sir.
Hey,
How
Keith.
are you? Janice Crowley. Good evening. Blaine Rayleigh. Sorry if I butcher any of these names. Raymond Renaud. Rainy Rain. Tanya Hensley. BJ Reed. Blaine. I think I said Blaine.
Yes.
Jacob Christopher. Hello. TP. How are you? Wicked Wonder 1979. Good to have you. Flip Flop Excursions.
Yes.
Good to have you. Real Life Cruisers. Hello. Lisa Murphy. I know we've said some of these, but I just want to make sure every Freedom to Roam Travel. Mike Miller.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Hey.
Pam
C. Greeting from fellow Carolyn. Hello.
Pam Sasser is here. Carolyn G says she's new to the chat. Welcome aboard, Carolyn. Good to have you. Barry Lambert. Jeff Strasser. Susan Matthews. Ellen is in the house from Pennsylvania.
Woo, woo.
Autobot Diva. How are you doing? Helen Wyatt.
Oh, I forgot about Corey, Regan, and the girls. I can't wait to see them. Can I just say something real quick? Are you done saying hello?
I got 2 more.
All right.
Phil Cameron, Steve Shinobi, Tori, Kristen Barker. I think that's all I got for now. We'll catch back up later. What do you got to say, Jen?
All right. So, first of all, Steve, hello. And yes, casino, ding, 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 ding. But yes, I forgot that the Martins were in the house also.
Yeah.
And they will be on the group cruise. It's Corey, his wife Reagan, and his 2 girls. Did we see his little girl up on the cruise? I gotta tell you guys, I started tearing up, and I still tear. It's so cute, and that is why we had to take down that curse video.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because my girls and my kids watch me, so I couldn't have that up there.
A lot of new folks. Tori, we said hello to.
Hey, Tori.
Amy, not a new folk, but good to see you. Amy Condreth from Austin. Jermaine Pipkins, what's going on, buddy? Chris Poulos. Somebody said, Tori said she was a new sub. That's why I went back to it.
Hey, we're glad you're here.
All right. Yeah, so
right, Amanda, wasn't she just so cute?
Yeah, the video where the curse words went out was completely my fault. I edited that video, but that Cruise Wars took all day. And so by the time I got to the end of it, I'd changed something on the audio, and it undid the edit. It undid the edit that I'd done. And so a few people, we have a few videos like that, and I was on the Para DJ stream the other day, and they were talking about packing cubes, and Matt referenced Packing Cubes Saved My Marriage. That's a video we have. If you've never seen that, that's probably like our first attempt, and that was really the first time we got Jenny to swear on camera, and that one's beeped out pretty good, but that one's classic. So if you're into Jenny swearing, go back and watch the Packing Cube video. Me, I've never uttered a curse word in my life. Come on. And so and of course all those videos are locked in the vault.
Yeah, and you have to forgive me because I am from New York, and that was part of my language, unfortunately. So, but I know that I have little children that do watch us, and I don't want them to hear it from me. Yeah. I want them to hear it from their own parents. My kids had to hear it from me.
It's pretty fun. Hello, I don't know if we said hello to Barry. He says he's going on the Conquest in August. What can you tell us about it? We've never been on the Conquest, but wasn't the Liberty a Conquest class ship? Mm-hmm. So if the Liberty was laid out the same way as the Conquest, everything you need to know. Guy's Burgers, Blue Iguana. It's a great ship. A lot of deck space. You're going on a cruise, man. That's all you need to know. No, I'm sure there's some great Conquest videos out there, but if you look at the Liberty ship tour, you should get a pretty good idea of how that ship is laid out. And
right.
But yeah, just make sure you do the breakfast burritos, get the Guy's Burger, and enjoy.
Flip Flop Excursion saw the original. Sorry.
Boom, Jenny dropping it like.
Yeah, there was 50 lucky people that got to see that.
That's right.
For sure.
Yeah, and that's a good point, Pam. Anybody out there that's not a part of the Lido, Loca cruising community on Facebook, we've got over 1,000 people, maybe like 1,300 people, and a lot of cruising experience out there. So that's a great. We're happy to answer any cruising question, but that place is like a great resource. You drop your question, and you got 15, 20 people talking to you. So it's yeah, I wish I would have had that as a new cruiser, because everybody is super nice in there and super nice to answer questions. Most of the time I just post goofy stuff, so I do have a decent amount of cruise information, but it seems like most of the time I'm just I'm making gelato memes.
That's right.
I mean, a lot of memes. Sounded like gelato memes.
Jenna GB, I'm with you. Like, I curse, but you know what? I'm the first one to say thank you and please and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you didn't get your lobster roll.
I know. Well, you know, the only reason I thought of it, I don't think of it often, but it is...
Yes, he does. He thinks of it every day.
It is the 1-year anniversary of our trip to Key West, Florida. What was your favorite thing that we did in Key West? Or yeah, what was your favorite thing in the 4 hours in Key West, discounting the last 2 hours where we argued the whole time? What was your favorite thing that we did?
And we really did, you know.
There was some cursing that day.
There's lots of cursing. No, I think because we didn't have anything to plan, and I'm a planner. So I really planned everything we were going to do. I think we were going to Cozumel, and, you know, that just went to the wayside. So I think getting on the trolley and just looking through the whole island for next time when we go, that was fun. And getting back on the ship so then I didn't have to see you after that.
We sat there and looked for pier runners. Don't act
kidding.
Don't act like that. Yeah, it was kind of cool. We at first we thought we were just going to get off the ship, and then Carnival had a representative on the dock before you got out of the main area, and they were selling this $19 per person hop on hop off tour, and we saw, like, it took us like 2 hours to do the tour, or an hour and a half, and we saw just about everything that you could see. Now we didn't like go in Hemingway House or anything like that, but they took us all over Key West. And yeah, it was pretty great. But I'd like to go back and just, you know, I had the best time when we were in Freeport, just going to Senor Frogs.
That was so fun.
It would have been kind of cool just to find a little local spot in Key West and just.
I think it was pretty cool too to see Mile Maca Zero.
Yeah. And then the southernmost point, the 90 miles to Cuba, and then just a few months later, we would end up going to Cuba. So it's kind of wild.
Yeah, Cuba was great too.
Hello, August de Leon. I think that's a new person. Even though you said Team Jenny, I'm going to call you out. That's okay.
It always comes back to the lobster roll, right, Tanya? I know. So, all right. So, I did get my gelato, so.
That's right. You know. You were taken care of. ARM is in the house. Gons fam. Hey, what's up?
Retro
Sarge. What's up, my brother? Everybody give Retro Sarge some love. Go watch the video when we were in Key West. He climbed, there was a pirate museum there, and he climbed the pirate tower, and he actually had the best shot. For some reason, that video was in my feed today. Maybe because of it. Well, I mean, we uploaded it longer. It hadn't been a year since we uploaded it. But yeah, I forgot. Christopher got that great shot looking out over the Fantasy from the top of that tower. It really is cool, and I kind of wish I'd have climbed that tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an animal.
He is.
Him and his queen, Heidi. They're our shipmates. I know. I want to go back to Key West. It was so beautiful.
Thanks, Tanya. I'm repping the old school Atari. Just a side note. And Jenny, you know, I've got Jenny geeked out enough to know this. Famed arcade master Billy Mitchell has been stripped of his Twin Galaxy records for Donkey Kong and any other game that he played. Because he's a cheater.
He's a cheater.
And he used MAME. He didn't play on a regulation Donkey Kong console. Go watch The King of Kong. The poor tortured guy, Steve Wiebe, should be the King of Kong. Billy Mitchell stripped. Has nothing to do with cruising. But you heard it here 100th because it's been all over the internet. But I hadn't talked to my brother about it, so that was really for Retro Sarge.
Crazy. Rum Runners.
Captain Tony's in Key West. That sounds cool. Sloppy Joe's. We have to remember these places.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome to the community, Kristen. She said she just joined the Lido Loca cruising community.
Oh, we're so glad you're there. We have so much fun over there. You get to see memes of Tony being funny all day.
And Jenny, too.
What about Diva?
Pretty in Cali is in the house. Hello. All right, Jenny. So.
Yeah.
Key West, the tour was your favorite.
Right.
We saw that cool Cuban museum, just the outside. Do you remember that?
No.
Or were you too blinded by anger?
Oh, I was too blinded by anger.
What was your favorite thing on the Carnival Fantasy? Or a favorite thing?
A favorite thing?
From the first cruise.
I mean, it had to be... So, before we... I think just the experience, of course, but... I think Mike... It was Mike, the CD. He was fantastic. I remember seeing Amanda and Roy walking down by the casino. I think I said that. I wish I would have known them to run over and say hello.
That would have been a lot more fun. We had a good time, but it would have been cool. Because, Brandy Jackson, too.
Brandy
right?
Jackson. We
ran into
them a couple of times.
I do remember seeing those guys, for
because I remember talking to them a little bit.
Yeah.
And they were pretty cool because they were on our Facebook group before going. And they didn't tell their kids that they were going on the cruise until they got there. So that was pretty cool. What was your favorite thing on the Fantasy?
I enjoyed the first night when we were waiting to see if we would get to leave, when we were all sitting on the Serenity deck and there was a nice breeze, and then watching the tugboat kind of lead us out in the dark. Mm-hmm. There was so much fun stuff. Like, everything was new, right? Like bingo on a cruise ship. I know that was crazy, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Trivia on a cruise ship. It was fun. Going to the shows. Just experiencing all of it. The funny thing is, and this, I don't know if it's hard to believe, but the stranger danger thing is real for me. I very rarely talk to people that I don't know, and so this has been an interesting year now that we're starting to know more people and people come up and say hi. I love it, but it's definitely outside my comfort zone. Jenny is the friend maker.
I am friend maker.
Yeah, but I'm excited that we've met so many people virtually, so that when we go on the group cruise, it's like, oh, okay, it's weird seeing your face move because all I've ever seen is the little circle on Facebook, but it's gonna be interesting to see people in real life. But I'm looking forward to it.
So, everybody on the group cruise, we're going to have a group hug with Tony.
Oh, lots of people. My favorite Key West memory was the random chickens. Remember the chickens we saw at the gas station?
That was so fun. Well, it wasn't funny, but the guy said, oh, this is where you can get the best chicken, and all you see is the chickens running around. Yeah. I'm like, oh, wow.
That was a little ironic, right? It was the chicken spot.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Roy. My favorite thing was those free drinks too. It would have been we were so feeling good.
I think the free drinks. So just if you're new or whatever, we went on the Carnival Fantasy. The engines didn't work. Mm-hmm. They sent us out into the middle of the ocean. We ended up going to Key West, and as a big thank you for not being able to go to Cozumel, they gave us free drinks for what seemed like an hour. And I don't know if you've ever been a part of that, but they were putting 2 drinks in our hands at a time.
Right.
And then the more we drank, the looser we got. And so we just started taking those drinks and putting them in Retro Sarge's cabin because it was right off of the atrium. Mm-hmm. So I bet within an hour, and I don't advocate this, we probably drank 8 to 10 drinks within an hour, which I don't think that's good for you. But man, we were. It was on like Donkey Kong, Billy Mitchell. It was on like Donkey Kong. We were kind of...
He's a cheetah! Don't bring up his name anymore.
We were feeling it.
Retro. And that was cool too because Retro and Queen's room was right there.
Steve Shinobi said that we're celebrities. I don't know how true that is, but that's a whole interesting thing. Right, Amanda? Amanda and Roy, how much did you guys drink? Were you feeling it at the end of the free party?
I know. When I look at the fantasy vlogs, I look for Amanda and Roy.
I know. I never can find them. Tanya, how old are your kids, Tanya? Is this their first cruise?
Kirsten, I know, because I don't drink, and there's some filmage of that will never come out.
Yeah, the film will never come out. Never.
So, Kirsten, I understand the college problems. One of our sons, well, 2 of our sons are in college. One of them is away at college, and he's a poor college boy, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah, big ups to our son though. He got chosen to be an RA, and he's doing really good.
Yeah, and another cool thing is his school. So he's in the marching band as well, and they got called, and they're going to go to the Thanksgiving Day Macy's Parade for 2019.
That's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm so excited for him.
Utama said when Annette was in Key West, the movie True Lies was being shot down there. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that is cool. So when we were down in Key West, did it remind you of that one show we used to watch?
Yeah, and Roy and Amanda's admitting to less drinks than Roy, but Amanda said 5 or 6 drinks, and Roy said that he was up to about 8 or 10. So yeah, that would have been fun. We wish we would have run into you guys.
I know.
Yeah, so that show, Bloodlines.
Yes,
Netflix original show, and the guy, Ben Mendelsohn, the guy that plays the bad guy in the Star Wars movie and the bad guy in the Ready Player One. Mm-hmm. He plays just like this real dirtbag. It's a great story. Go see Bloodlines. But we'd watched that series before we got to Key West, and it looks the same. They're down. Where are they at? That was down. What's the islands that was in the Keys, right? Mm-hmm. The show.
Yeah. So. Yeah. It was. Release the footage. No. Hey, Stephen Hayes. Team La Lido Loca.
Let's see.
How old were the kids? Tanya's children.
Tanya's are 15, 13, 11, and 6. And they've been on several. Oh, wow. 2 of them turned gold in October. That's awesome.
Wow.
Oh, I remember when our kids were that young. Those were the days.
Yeah. Did he go to band camp?
Every summer.
Yeah, every summer.
What's up, Isaiah?
How old are our kids this year? Do we want to attempt it?
If I'm 47, the oldest one's 27.
All right, so 27, 24, 21 we're going to have.
Yeah.
20-year-old, 19-year-old, 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Is that right?
27 to 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, the Lido Life. Hey,
what's up, the
how
Lido
are
Life?
you? Yeah, we've seen you. Nice to welcome.
Jennifer Shambrook. She's the one that got the
Groupon,
right?
She's the one that is going to go on the Bahama Paradise. I can't wait to see how it is.
Jacob Christopher, I hope now. So we've been doing this for a year. We've had people come and go from the community, and so I say more people like their first time cruising experience. Mm-hmm. I used to just say, "Oh, you're gonna love it," and then we had a couple people that didn't love it, and so I'm optimistically cautious that you're gonna love it. Right. But we're excited for you. But man, we hope you like it, and we hope you stick around.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Love marching band, yay! Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Amanda, for grabbing that question. We should meet up in Jacksonville and find Tony a lobster roll. Yes.
I'm sure there's no. Do you think there's lobster rolls in the? We got again. We say it every week. We got to do that Maine cruise.
Yes, Kirsten. Our children are your age and older.
We had them young so that we could cruise.
That's right. So we could cruise the world. I was only 10, so.
Retro Sarge. Team Lobster Roll, absolutely.
Team Gelato, come on.
Yeah, that's interesting, Amanda. Like, I think more people like it than not, right? Like, that's been our experience, but obviously it's not going to be for everybody. Right.
Yeah, and this, I mean, if you can't,
if you get motion sick at all on that first cruise, I think it's gonna bother you. Oh, Lisa's got a speech. She's got a 32-year-old.
Yes. Maine cruise is great. I know. We got to get up that way.
We got to do it.
For sure. We have so much family up there, so.
Yeah, that's the other thing, Jacob. Before we went, we watched so many videos that we kind of thought that we were on a cruise too. I still like it. Like, I still can overload on cruise videos. Mm-hmm. The Symphony of the Sea came out last week, and I think they had a bunch of like influencers. So we saw people that don't normally do cruise videos putting out symphony videos, and so I've watched way too much Symphony of the Sea videos. But yeah, it makes me want to go on it.
Yeah, I definitely want to try a Royal for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of training with Royals, so like I'm really tempted to get on that Royal Caribbean.
And we've been playing that game, and we got the potential to get Royal onboard credit.
Right, right. The My Vegas, if you don't know about it.
My Vegas.
Kirsten, that's a good thing for college. It's free games on your phone, and you can get onboard credits for a Royal. And MSC is on there also now.
Real life cruisers got motion sickness on the second cruise. Claudio Macardo says she's in late. Hey guys, lots of love from New York. New York is in the house.
Oh, that's Claudia. Hello, Claudia. That's Dr. Rob. Oh, hey, nice. Claudia. So glad you're here. Any news on the Horizon? I binge watch cruise vlogs. I know. Yeah, the Horizon. We've seen some videos.
Yeah, and then I guess the news story this week, and I get bummed out, so sometimes I don't talk about the news stories. But yeah, I guess there was somebody maybe committed suicide or something on the.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a bummer, man. I mean, obviously for the people affected, and I think it would be weird to be on a cruise and that happen too, but. Is
that the one with the lady?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was the other thing. That P&O Australian cruise, they said that the closed circuit TV showed that the lady had jumped. So it's wild. But yeah, I guess that's the follow up to is cruising safe? Like everybody said in the comments, it's really hard to fall off a cruise, and most of the time it's intentional. So, but that's a bummer. So we'll bring it back up. Oh, Lido Life's on the Sunshine this weekend. I want to go on the Sunshine. It's supposed to come to Charleston. I want to go on the Sunshine.
Oh, Swag Bucks.
Swag Bucks. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that. So, yeah, the Breeze looks really nice. The Breeze is actually our group cruise next year, April 13th, 2019. We're going to be on the Breeze, and it's going out of Port Canaveral.
Yeah. We did watch that video. That was a good long video. It was nice to see it. I liked it.
Yes.
That's
right, Matt.
That's right. Two types of people in this world. Those who love cruising and those who are just wrong.
Right.
Is that my best Stern face?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah, so when you were talking about the Bahama Paradise today, that is kind of cool, right? Instead of taking an airplane, take a cruise and then stay there a couple of days and cruise back.
Yeah, so the all-inclusive down there is a Wyndham resort. It looked really nice. Yeah, I want to look some more and see what the excursions are. Even if we go for just the weekend, I think you can go over to that to the pool area at the Wyndham, and I think I want to do it. Like I'm so when Jenny and I were dating, and I lived in Jackson, Tennessee, and she lived down in Florida, there would be times I would just leave on a Friday, drive 13 hours, stay 24 hours, and drive 13 hours back. Now, granted, I was a younger man then,
and he was so much in love.
That's right, and I still am that much in love. But the 10-hour car ride's a little hard on the old man. But it reminds me of those days. I want to go do that.
16 years ago. It's crazy.
Yeah. 16 years? Well, I bet you, do you even remember our anniversary?
Of like when we met? April 12th.
That's the 14th.
Was it the 14th?
Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Gelato. No remembering the day we met. No lobster roll. Hashtag Team Tony.
No. Well, I'll give you a Team Tony because you got me a gelato before you thought of yourself for your lobster roll. So,
what to do in Freeport? So we've only been the one time, and we just hung out, did the little market there, and got some nice, cool adult beverages at Senior Frogs. Yeah. And,
got a dance from Retro Sarge.
Retro Sarge got up and shook his bootay, and it was a great time. I know we probably could have done an excursion, but I was perfectly content to sit and have a drink and then go souvenir shopping. That was cool.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Cruising is what you make of it. I would agree. Yes, 1 day pass for the Wyndham, $42 per adult. That is not bad at all.
No, that's pretty good, actually.
So, oh yeah, Pam, did you go on that cruise? I think you said that. How much extra did you spend? So, I know the interior room's like $129. Altogether, it was like $430. But I was just wondering, like, would I spend another $400 on my sailing sign, or I don't know. Excuse me. I'm just trying to think, like, would that weekend cost $1,000, or could we do it cheaper? I don't know.
Right. Aw, true love and Lido Loca prevails.
That's right. Team eye roll. That's team eye roll.
You know, I have that perfected. You can ask my mother. I've been doing it for a long time. I'm sure I came out of the womb rolling my eyes and sucking my tongue. I don't suck my tongue with Tony, though, because I think that would make him crazy. But my mother, she got the rolling of the eyes and the tongue sucking.
That's it. The Lido Life is contemplating bringing the Mavic Pro to Half Moon Cay next week. I say do it. When I was doing the research on the prohibited items, of course, you can bring your drone on the cruise ship. You can't use it on the cruise ship, but you can take. I'm not sure if you can take it to Half Moon Cay, but check and make sure. But man, I think that would be some great footage. A little drone shot coming in on the beach.
Yeah,
do it.
Absolutely.
I want to see some footage.
Yeah, but they allow it on the ship, right? Like you can't take it out on the ship.
Right, you can bring it, but you couldn't fly it or anything.
Right.
Yeah, Retro Sarge, my brother is also a Mavic Pro guy. Yeah, so I love to tell this story. When my brother first got his drone, he thought it'd be fun to see if he could fly it at his wife and Jenny, and he almost crashed the drone into the Queen and Jenny. So
no, the Queen was on the side.
Yeah. And
your brother hit me with it.
Did it hit you, though?
Everything went off the table, you remember?
Yeah.
That's okay, Chris.
It was fun.
I love you. Still.
I don't know if we said hello to Michelle Cooksey.
I know Michelle Cooksey. That
quarter pusher.
That quarter pusher takes all of my money.
That's right.
Anything that I win on slots. Wait, you ready? Anything I win on slots, I put into the quarter machine.
Jenny's always a big winner on slots.
I was a winner 16 years ago on April 14th.
That's right. Yeah, that's funny. Like, for the longest time, our gambling strategy I would need to win more than you would lose.
Right.
And it worked out most of the time.
It did. Yeah. You play craps and you're usually pretty good like that. Okay, so that Wyndham is a timeshare? Is that what I'm seeing here?
I think it's two ways. I think you can get it even cheaper if you do the timeshare thing, but I don't think you have to do the timeshare. Oh, the Wyndham. Do you have to do the timeshare to do the $42 thing? I don't know.
I don't know.
But I think you can go. I think it is a timeshare. Like you can go on the cheap if you do the timeshare presentation, or you can pay more and just go to it.
Oh, that's a different thing. I'm sorry.
No.
They're looking at the banana cruise.
But I think there is some timeshare aspect that I heard associated with the all-inclusive down there in Freeport. Yeah.
Okay.
The quarter pusher really is that addictive. Now, here's the deal. All you have to do is swipe your sailing sign, and the quarters fall out.
That's the problem.
Yeah. So, like, if you only were walking around with a $10 bill and you put your $10 in, and then it was gone, I think you would do it less. But the fact that you can just put it on your sailing sign.
Yeah. Hey, Dana. Thank you.
Oh, that's nice. Very kind.
I'm a dice man. Hard ways. Is that what you do?
No, I'm a dice man also, but I just do a real conservative pass line, come bet, take the odds strategy. So, but yeah, there's nothing better though than seeing those 12s hit. That's a midnight.
Oh, Jennifer. I'm with you. I'd rather eat a bug than sit through a timeshare.
I've almost gotten in a fight trying to get out of a timeshare before. Heads were gonna roll. Let me ask you this. Do you like going on vacation every year? Do you like the property? Would you like to buy it? No. But you said you liked it all. I just want to hurt those people.
Everybody has to work, you know.
Well, they don't have to be pushy.
Well, I mean, that's their job.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that. The next time that you're yelling at somebody for no good reason, I'll be like, Jenny, that's their job.
I do not yell at people for no good reason.
They're going on the Liberty on Thursday.
Oh, I love the Liberty.
I mentioned it on the Lido Loca cruising community. Anybody that's going on a cruise this week, please keep posting. But the only response you're going to get out of me is I don't like you very much. My cruise blues is so ingrained at the moment. I'm having trouble getting. No, I'm excited for everybody going on a cruise this week, but I just wish it was me. Somehow get me in your suitcase. I need to feel the wind of the sea.
So Jacob Christopher just said that Blaine, I am a saint. Thank you.
But to put up with me?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Exactly. Thank you, Lisa. Very kind. Jacob, though, said that his dad... So you haven't gambled on 2 of our cruises.
Yeah. Yeah, so I gambled on the Fantasy, and I won a little bit of money playing craps. And then on the Paradise and on the Liberty, I did not.
I did.
So...
Because I have to hear ding, 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 ding.
Jenny is a saint. I'm not sure what this means.
I mean, they know how I have to put up with you.
You have to put up with me.
And your goofiness and the gelato and the lobster roll. What else? What else, Anthony?
Hey, look, that's all for fun, Jenny.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just like why we had to get the packing cubes?
The packing cubes that was funny, actually. And again, thank you, Lisa Murphy. I don't think I said thank you. Thank you very much. So
Pamela's
11.
saying I had to sit through a time shift for SeaWorld. Oh, okay. That's not the cruise then. Oh, okay. Cruise Brew. I know, Ellen. You're a nurse. They are real.
Blaine retracted your sainthood. Sorry. I mean, it still applies to you, but it wasn't serious.
Blaine,
it's still.
How dare you?
Were
you one of those 50 people that got to see the Cruise Wars this week?
But I'm not supposed to take it in a bad way.
Retro, I know. We got to figure out Tony's schedule. I'm kind of free. My job is very, we get really good vacation time, so we just gotta wait.
I'm going back to the 9 to 5 starting next Monday, and so I have to see what days I can take off. So
yeah, I'm hoping that he can take any. That's right. Once a saint, always a saint.
That's right. I'll take it. The Cruise Blues do stink. Let's see. The heartbroken Team Tony. That's right. Somebody said something. Oh, Randy Charlton. 25 days until the NCL getaway. I still want to go on an NCL ship. Yeah. I'm having a lot of cruise line envy too. So the problem is there's too many ships, right? They're like 25 Carnival ships. There's Royal ships. There's NCL ships. There's Holland America. There's Costa. There's
Princess.
Bahama. Celebrity. I want to go on that Celebrity where they have the grass up there.
I know.
So many choices. So many options. So little time.
Exactly. But we'll get on. We'll get on something. We gotta get on something before.
Yeah. So here's a little tease. I do have.
Thank you, Mr. C.
I do have the uncensored Jenny video as a private video. So I'm still trying to figure out a way that I can share that. So if you're not a member of the Lido Loca cruising community, make sure you join, because there might be a time where the uncensored video gets some light of day.
Well, and all I have to ask is that, like, the families like the Martins, I don't want to tarnish.
That's
I don't want to tarnish my kids that leave me cute videos.
Got to put a disclaimer in front of it.
Yeah. I know we need to go on them all. Oh wow. Nutella crap. That looks good on the NCL, for sure.
Hey, there's Kayla. I don't think we said hello to you. Hello, Kayla.
Hey, Kayla.
Roy works a 6 to 3.
Josh has a...
Oh yeah, Kayla got a postcard. I think she won a postcard from Josh and Michelle.
Oh, okay. Very good. Congratulations.
Brandy's got the 8 to 5. I don't even know what my hours are in this job. I just...
Tanya wants to know how the soap tasted. It was nasty. And I don't know,
This is the way things work, okay? So Jenny is such a good sport. Let me love on Jenny a little bit here. We're sitting there, and, I get the text message like, wow, Jenny just dropped the F-bomb. And I'm like, yeah, I know, because we bleeped it out. And it was like, no, Jenny just dropped the F-bomb. So we put it on. We're watching it. Sure enough, she does. And so I scramble. And then as I'm sitting there scrambling, I'm like, what'd be funny? Let's put a bar of soap in your mouth. And Jenny rolls her eyes at me a little bit. And she goes, oh, you really think it would be funny? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And so she's such a good sport. Thank you for always putting up with my jokey jokes.
I am a saint.
You are a saint.
We have lots of fun, so.
Exactly.
We work to cruise. I know it. That's us, right? Like, work hard, but play harder.
Yeah. Barry wants to know the ships that we've been on. We've been on the Carnival.
Thanks, Corey.
The Carnival Fantasy. We've been on the Carnival Paradise, and we've been on the Carnival Liberty. 2 fantasy classes and a conquest class, and we're looking to go on something newer.
That's right.
We are booked on another fantasy class in October on the Elation. We are booked on Vista class, right? The Horizon in January. And then in April, we're going on the Breeze, which I think the Breeze might be... I don't know what the Breeze is. Could be Conquest again. But
I don't think so.
So we got a bunch of Carnival to knock out again, but we're trying to get on a Royal and maybe one of these Bahama Paradise cruises.
That's right, Chris. You know I'm always taking one for your brother. Taking one for the 4 of us. Taking it for the team.
That's right.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of talk, too, about... I remember seeing a little bit if people were ship or ports.
Yeah.
And I was really thinking about that as we came up to the 1 year.
Yep.
And I really enjoy the ships.
Yeah.
I think the CDs are awesome. But I really had like that once-in-a-lifetime experience of going to Cuba.
Yeah. That was definitely a port place.
Yeah.
That was wild. On that tour, what was your favorite thing on the Havana tour?
I think, and I know this is going to sound like bizarre, but the cemetery was really just beautiful.
It was beautiful. Yeah, so I would say the cemetery was probably my favorite part of it also, just because there was so much like architecture and iconography, and it was just amazing. That whole day, it was hot and it was fun.
Yeah,
it was pretty amazing.
It was a great time. Play the quarter pushes when Caesar.
Yeah, no doubt.
Thanks. That's a good tip.
I think Amanda said they moved them off on the fantasy because they were dropping quarters out.
Yeah, the Breeze is a dream class.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you guys.
Oh, that'll be new for us. Then.
Yes, that'll be new. We were supposed to be on the Dream.
Yeah, we almost went out of New Orleans, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. It left April 15th. Mm-hmm. No, I don't think it's a newer cruise line, but what they do is they take the retired ships, right, and refurbish them.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how long they've been in existence. They just had the one ship for a while, the Carnival Celebration, which they now renamed the Grand Celebration, and then they just picked up a Costa ship. So maybe they're trying to get bigger, but it's an interesting model. They cruise every day of the week, and it's really almost like a shuttle service down to that all-inclusive. So you can go down and come back, or you can go down, take all your stuff off the cruise ship, and stay a few days, and then take the ship back. So it's kind of neat. Yeah,
it's kind of interesting. I wonder how we're going to do it.
It's fairly cheap.
Or when we're going to do it. I think there's like a bug or something flying around here.
You get bit. Oh, Adam Grayford. Hey, how's it going? Nice to see you. And then he said he went on the Paradise Cruise last year, and they were redoing the floor above my room at 6 a.m. That's no good. We're anti.
That is no bueno.
We're anti-construction on the cruise.
But if they weren't doing that, Adam.
Yeah, Claudia, I've often thought about trying to do that video, what the different classes are, but there's a good, like, when I really start thinking about it, I have a PDF that I look at so I know what the different classes are, but there's so many, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, there's a good PDF on that one. Yeah, they go through it, though, on the, Claudia, on the training.
Maureen, hey, how's it going? I don't know that we said hello. Husband, and they're going on the Paradise in May. So when we went on the Paradise, it was before they got the recent 2.0 upgrades, and so it's more like our trip on the Fantasy.
Right.
It's the same. You know, I got simple taste. Eat a guy's burger on the first day. Get the Blue Iguana breakfast burritos. Take something nice. Sit down and do the fancy dinner. Go see at least one of the shows. Go see a comedy show. It's whatever you like to do. I don't know if you guys like to drink or do karaoke or gamble, but it's all there. Whatever you're really into, you can do it. But for me, the Lido deck, not the Lido deck, but the Serenity deck is really nice. It's on the aft of the ship. So just match up what you like to do. But for me, my day one is hitting guys and getting unpacked, and then just exploring the ship. But it looks beautiful. Like the pictures that we've seen of the Paradise. They tore down the old slide. They put in the new waterworks.
Yeah.
They got the nice red and white paint scheme, and it's a real pretty ship. I think you'll have a good time.
Yeah, and the inside, like the inside decor was so beautiful, and I was hoping that they wouldn't touch it too much, and they haven't, which is nice. Remember those egg type things?
Yeah.
They were so pretty.
It was very pretty.
Yeah. They're scrapping the Jubilee.
No. Maybe somebody will buy that.
No, the Jubilee is being scrapped.
Oh, like they're tearing it apart, huh?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Oh, Rainy Rain, I am the same way about karaokeing. So Tony has a wonderful singing voice, and he brings me to tears every time that he does sing, but I do not participate. So when I was a young little girl, my daddy...
This is a sad story.
It's so sad. But my dad has since passed away, and he was the best father in the world, but this is just one of the little memories that I had. So I was singing something, and I remember my dad calling me over and being all serious, and him giving me a kiss on my forehead, and he said, "Now, Jen," he's called me Jen. He says, "You really shouldn't sing. I think that you're tone deaf."
Be careful what you say to your kids.
So, I just be careful what you say to your kids, because then I never sing in public. So, and I'm sure I can't sing now because I just don't. So
Jacob, definitely look for it. Like what we found is most of the sailings have their own Facebook page. Mm-hmm. So go just type in your ship's name and your date, and more than likely you will find a Facebook group for it. Mm-hmm. And just throw it out there that, hey, you want to meet up with somebody, and there might be an organized meetup, and it's not super hard to meet people, especially using Facebook. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that photo package. Of course, EECC put a nice video out on that, and it was in the cruising community a couple days ago, and it sounded like a really good deal, and then just yesterday they jacked the price up. So, yes. Yeah, I feel weird about these photos. I think the photos are nice, the professional photos and stuff, but we take so many photos. It's so hard to spend that money, especially now that it's $400.
Do you have the karaoke videos in Lido, Loca?
Yes, there's a couple karaoke videos. I don't know. Can I put a link in here? I might be able to put a link in the chat. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Pamela used to be a wedding singer. I love that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Tony, you were in the choir in high school, right? Yeah. And did a lot of traveling with them, and
just love to sing.
Yeah, you just have a beautiful voice.
Thank you. Thank you.
So there's a lot of people have been to the Atlantis on the Liberty cruise at Nassau, and a lot of people said that they are really overpriced. So just kind of watch what package you're getting.
Yeah, it's expensive, and there's a lot of different packages. There's some packages that get you in to look at the aquarium, and some packages that will let you do, different things. So just check it out.
Yeah. Oh, Kirsten, that's too bad that they are just ads on yours. Maybe go to like whatever ship you are cruising on, and just go on to. Most of the time, they'll have like their own page. Like Carnival Liberty, that kind of thing. And just maybe put a post in there, hey, is anybody going on, whatever date. I think you're going in December.
I don't know if that comes through. Yeah, so that's Garth Brooks' The Dance.
Oh, wow, it did come through. That's kind of cool.
And then...
Yeah, Tony does do a cappella.
Video started playing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, any song requests?
$25 burger at Atlantis? My goodness.
Ugh.
Don't go to Atlantis. You can get a really good guy's burger on the Lido.
There's the other one. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. $25.
Yeah, who's going to be singing on these group cruises? I think everybody in here, like, it would be so cool, right, to see like Pam and you and
I'm pretty sure that
BJ.
I'm pretty sure that Roy's singing.
Oh, good, Roy.
I think Roy and Matt are doing a duet.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that right, Roy and Matt?
Is Retro gonna sing?
Man, could you guys give Retro Sarge a hard time about not going on the October cruise?
I'm sorry. That's right. I forgot. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. He needs to be shamed into going.
Retro and Queen, get on that ship.
Get on the ship, you guys.
Oh, he does sing Elvis, Blaine.
That's right.
He sings it really good, too. Jenna G. Oh, Amanda doesn't sing. Good, Amanda, you and I can just sit down there.
That's right, Matt. Don't say what. You know you and Roy are singing a song.
Uh-oh. Matt just figured out what was going on.
They could do Shaggy. It was. I mean, is that the Shaggy song? Or no, Informer is the Shaggy song.
Yeah. See? Aw, Tanya would sing. I know, I would be paying $25 for a guy's burger right now, too.
Ugh. Yeah, those guys, you know, I can't eat a lot of them, you know, like one at a time, maybe one a day, but they're good, man.
Yeah. Yes, he sings Billy Joel and Garth Brooks and Elvis and Johnny Cash.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's right, Wicked Wonder. That's the best way to sing it. Karaoke sober.
You do?
I do sing karaoke sober.
Yeah, because, yeah.
Oh, Informer was Snow. That's right. BH. I don't know if we said hello to BH. Hey, BH. And she'll sing after a few
Hello, BH.
Bahama Mamas.
Yeah.
Now I've got to listen to this song. It's going to be stuck in my head. Informer. Do you remember that song?
Yes. Why don't you do a few lines like everybody is, or a couple of tunes? I'll sing after a few rum and cokes. You know what? It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter how many drinks I have in me. I won't ever sing.
I've caught you singing before.
No. Like the kids, when I used to take them to school, sometimes they would hear it.
Yeah.
But I would make sure that it was really loud on the radio.
Cranked up. Oh, Ellen's going to sing. Ellen, we got to get on a cruise together. We want to hear you sing. I want to see Ellen at the casino. Ellen and Jenny rolling their eyes and playing the slots.
That's right. The eye rolling sisterhood. That's right. Yeah, so at least I'll be rolling my eyes and you'll be eating a lobster roll.
That's right. Why you gotta see? Look, I have not talked about the lobster.
But so and it was the weirdest thing, right? Because the best lobster roll, because even on the Carnival ship, I didn't care for that lobster roll at all.
No.
It was you know.
Yeah.
But we had one of the best lobster rolls in Vegas of all places.
There was a place that got their lobster flown in from Maine on a daily basis, and I think it was called Lobster Roll or something, or it was just called Lobster. It was so good. It was in the food court down in the basement of the Venetian, and we probably ate there like 3 times. It was
so good.
It was good.
Vegas was so much fun.
Vegas was fun.
We had gone out. It was probably our first time alone on a vacation. Uh-huh. I was on vacation. Tony was working.
I was working.
And, you know, it was the coolest thing to go down to the casino at 9 o'clock in the morning and just sit there and, you know, sip on a glass of wine and just play on the slots.
Yeah.
It was great. Team I roll.
Team I roll.
Right. See, I would rather a gelato also.
I wish I would have got gelato there that day. That would have been good.
You know, my brother used to live in Austin and we never got out to see him. I wish we would have.
I went to Austin for training one time, but I never left. I went to the Dell facility and never left Dell, so I didn't get to see any of Austin, but I would have liked to.
Yeah.
Yeah, vlogging on the group cruise should be fun. Yeah, we got to talk to everybody. I'm real particular. Like, if people don't want to be filmed, I don't film them. So, you know, the group cruise could just still be me and Jenny, but we have to see who's up for getting filmed.
No, Hopefully Amanda and Roy, so y'all can get to know them also.
Yeah. We'll
be up to it a little bit.
I think Matt and Sandy will be up for it too.
Yeah, Matt and Sandy. Kind of afraid to eat seafood on a cruise. Yeah. It wasn't that bad though. Oh, that's right. Pam is going to Vegas in 6 weeks. She's gonna go see Ricky.
Oh man.
I know, I'm so jelly.
Pam, how many times have you seen Ricky Martin? What's your favorite Ricky Martin song? It can't be La Vida Loca or La Vida Loca.
Come on. I mean, but just from the Menudo days, you know, like he was 12, wasn't he, Pam? Oh, he just was so lovely.
Mimosas and slots. That sounds like a good deal. I went through a phase where I really liked Bloody Marys. I need to. I
like them though.
I think I would feel fancy on the cruise with some Bloody Mary.
Yeah, you got me to like the Bloody Mary. I need to do that again. I'll tell you though, I love that one drink that I had with my cousin from the casino bar.
Oh yeah, like a ginger beer thing.
Yeah, the ginger beer. It was just it was so good.
Lorianne, I do got to get Jenny. Jenny's never been to California, so yeah, we'd love to come out to the West Coast.
Yes, I've never been out there. I have a lot of family out there though.
Yeah, Michael, you're so far away from where that group cruise is, but you're there in April, so that's gonna be awesome.
Yes, that's gonna be a great time.
# group cruise.
Yay, we're gonna have so much fun. What are we gonna dress up as? Do we know yet?
I don't know. That shark costume was funny. I forgot about that. When was that? That was like a couple years ago.
I think that was our first year of being empty nested in a sense. Yeah. When Greg went off to college, we only have the 2 that had lived in the house, and the other 4 live elsewhere. But when he went off, I think that was like the first time that we were kind of alone.
Yeah.
And it was we still have so much fun.
How many times have I embarrassed you in stores by doing so?
Oh, you mean like when you run around and then people look at me like it was me that did certain things?
Yes.
Oh, it's
I think
so
the reason
funny.
I like the Bloody Mary is because you can get as many green olives in it as you want. It's an excuse to dump Tabasco in something and eat green olives. It's awesome. Plus, it tastes like tomatoes.
No, Michael, 6 in a year. That's a lot of cruising.
Holy moly! Yeah, Michael, you're leaving soon, right?
Yeah, he leaves Sunday. It's Sunday the 22nd.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Group cruise, the first one in October is in Jacksonville on the Carnival Elation, and that's going to be over Halloween. I can't remember when it starts.
Yeah, and that one actually, JP is our friend JP is Amanda and Roy, they're booking that. Yeah. And then April, you can hit us up at travel@lidoloca.com. And we can send you over information.
Yeah, if you want information on the April group cruise. The April group cruise.
I know. I can't wait. You know, in Jacksonville, I have so many friends there because... And my nephew just moved back there because my brother used to live there. So it's exciting.
Yeah. Lisa asked for some Johnny Cash. I've been trying to think of a song, but I can't think of what to sing. So I don't know.
Empire of Dirt. What is that song?
Yeah, Hurt. It's so serious.
I know. I love that song, though. Yeah. How about We Got Married in Jackson?
Yeah, but that requires another person. I do like that.
Yeah, I can't sing, sorry.
That's right.
Team Land Shark?
Team Land Shark.
That's right. Kiss on the Lips. Is that the drink that... Did we have that one? Yes, that's the one we had. That was
the frozen peach.
Oh, yes, that one was so good.
And then we had the chocolate thing.
The chocolate getaway that Ellen told me to get, which was delicious. Yeah, so like I don't like the taste of alcohol, so those drinks were good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tasted like chocolate milk.
All right, I'll do a little Ring of Fire, right?
Real quick. Go.
I fell in a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns. That I don't remember the rest of it, but that you guys get the gist of it.
Yeah.
All right. Cucumber Sunrise at Alchemy.
Cucumber Sunrise. That sounds good.
Oh, I love Everywhere Man, but I need the lyrics for that. I think that was actually written by my man Bob Dylan.
Yes, Bob Dylan is so lovely.
Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Steve Miller. Those are good songs too.
Yes. Did you taste that ginger beer?
No, the only drinks I didn't drink anything really on the. Wow. Thank you, Michael. That's very generous. We sure do appreciate it.
Thanks, Michael.
We're looking forward to meeting you in April and sharing a Lido, sharing a guy's burger. But yeah, I didn't
Just
try.
one.
I didn't try the ginger. Yeah, I can only eat one at a time. I didn't try the ginger beer. The only thing I had a sip of that kiss on the lips, and I don't even know if I had that chocolate thing.
So I don't think you did because it was going all over. You remember, and we were waiting to get into the dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
But that ginger beer, I think I liked it because it was like smooth going down, but then you had like that kick of ginger at the end. It was good. Yeah. It was very good.
Thank you, guys. I'll try to... Thank you very much. I'll try to prepare another song some other time.
Oh, you see real life... Yeah, ginger beer is so good. I've never had it before. I just had it on the Liberty. My cousin turned me on to it.
Yes. It was good.
Come on, Michael, you want to share a burger with us? I know, we'll get our own, right? Like, everyone's going to have to have that.
Well, definitely.
No, I tell you what.
I didn't mean that you would actually get some of my burger. Come on, we have to be realistic here. The burger's all mine.
Oh, gosh. No, you know, even more than a guy's burger, though, do you know what I'm craving?
What?
Is the blue iguana taco salad with the steak and the
breakfast burrito.
That lime.
So
oh, yes.
So, comedian Louis Anderson, did he pass away? I don't know if he passed.
I don't know.
Maybe not. But
so.
One of my favorite jokes is he said, he's a heavy guy. I'm a heavy guy. And so he said that a guy came up to him and said, hey, can you help me out with a sandwich?
Night, Millie.
And the guy was like, yeah, where's it at? That's the way I feel about Guy's Burger. You can't share my burger. Ooh, potato salad from the buffet. Good night, Millie.
And she's heading back to Arizona.
Oh, nice. It's going to be hot there.
It's going to be real hot.
It's the hot time. We watch another YouTuber, reseller called Global Voodoo. Yeah. And he lives in Arizona and he tries to sell stuff at the flea market. And he said it's already getting to be in the high 90s.
Well, and I don't know, everybody... So I lived in Florida for a long time, almost 20 years, right? Wasn't it? About almost 20 years. So I know when it was hot, it was hot. Yeah. You would go out and your makeup... you would just be drenched by the time you got out. This is why I always wear my hair up, because I just always got in used to that. But anyway, people out in Arizona or out west always say... Oh, it's hot, but you just don't feel it because you don't have the humidity. Listen.
I think I would feel
when it's hot, it's just hot.
Yeah. Gosh, I went to the store today. I wish I would have picked up some cheese and salami.
Yeah.
Amanda said cheese and salami from the buffet.
Oh, my goodness. That is Tony's favorite. You wait till the cruise in October.
Every time you see me, I'm going to be eating cantaloupe, salami, and cheese.
Oh, not yet. Okay, Millie.
35 in Massachusetts. Ugh. Or is that Maine? What's MA?
I don't know.
MI is Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Somebody help me out. It's been a long time since I've done postal codes. MA, Maine?
Blaine, the email address is travel@lalidoloca.com. I'll type it in here real quick.
Watch a movie on the Lido deck or at the inside theater on board. Okay, so... we watched a movie on the Lido deck where they had the dive-in movies. It was awesome. We saw Wonder Woman. We did see Rogue One projected on a screen just in one of the little clubs on the Fantasy. It was not as good. So if they have an IMAX or if they're showing it at the main theater or something like that, it might be good. But if your option is going out on the deck or just going to a little room, I would go out on the deck. Just grab a drink, grab a blanket, and it was good times.
Oh, salami and cheese was lunch today. That sounds nice. Good.
Massachusetts. I was right.
Yeah.
I knew it. I was just
teasing.
The
Lido life, yes. Definitely when we're in Florida. When I lived in Florida, summer, the only time you'd go out is to run out to your car and get in the AC or jump in the pool. So, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we said hello to Kim Taylor. Hello. Virginia in the house. I used to live in Virginia for a minute. Mm-hmm. Castlewood and Bristol, if you know those towns.
I don't know those towns. We've been through them once.
Yes. Snow flurries outside of Pennsylvania. Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy. I always tell people to stick your head in an oven. They'll know how Arizona feels. Yeah, I'm ready to get down to Florida for some of that comfortable weather.
We're going to come and have some coffee with you, Pam.
That's right.
You know, Pam is the when we visited Matt and Sandy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just so the next time we go to St. Pete.
Yes. We'll have to look up. We never could get to the walk. Every time we went there to get something, it was closed.
Do they have weird hours? Like, it was always crowded and then it was closed. And what do they do there? Is it kind of like Genghis Grill? Do you guys have that where you kind of load up the food and then they cook it in front of you? Or is it all pre-made food that you put on a plate? I never got to it.
I don't know. And I think we almost got there and then they closed it.
Yeah, they closed it right in our face.
Right. Hey, Kim Taylor.
32 degrees and cold wind in New York State. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this spring.
Yeah, this is not a spring.
It was in the 50s here, which is cold. I know it's not as cold as everybody else, but we're used to it being hot. But it
was 35 degrees this morning when I left for work. Yeah, so Tony's sister lives in Indiana, and it snowed there yesterday.
Well, Brandy's a snowmobiler. Yeah, I have friends, co-workers that lived in near Milwaukee and then in Delavan, Wisconsin. And I guess for part of their year, they quit driving their cars and just snowmobiled to places.
Mr. C said it was snowing again in Nebraska.
Wow.
Randy, I hope you don't mind that I call you Mr. C. I don't know why that came about, but I hope it doesn't offend you.
Man, I have so much junk in this room that could go to McKay that I could trade in. But yeah, I love that store. I've been watching this show on Hulu called Black Sails, and it's a Starz show about pirates, and I guess it's been out for a while. But now I completely want to get some sort of history book and read about pirates. And so yeah, it'd be nice to peruse McKay to see if there's a book there on pirates.
Thank you, BH and Michael, saying Louis Anderson is alive and well.
Yeah, somebody passed away, but yeah, not Louis. So good.
Yeah. No, but Barbara Bush did pass away, so may she rest in peace.
92 years old.
Yeah, 92. Beautiful, long life. A wife of a president and mother of a president. That's
quite the accomplishment.
Yes, absolutely.
The Cumberland Plateau. Do you remember that when they would talk about that on the...
Aw, thank you, Mr. C.
BJ, what town do you live in? You do live in Tennessee, right?
We're going to be in Tennessee.
Good night, Lisa. Appreciate it again. Thank you.
Good night, Lisa. Team Jenny. She's a fan.
And Jennifer. 5:30 in the morning. Good night, Jennifer.
Oh, she teaches online. Very cool.
Get some sleep. Yeah, that's the goal. Teach at the beach.
That's Tony's goal. Teach at the beach.
Nah, Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah. Good night, Jennifer.
Such a sad story about Mitch. No, somebody mentioned Mitch Hedberg's a comedian that passed away.
Oh, M.A. is Massachusetts, M.E. is Maine. Thank you.
That's right. I got to figure out which one I'm going to for the lobster roll.
We're going to go to Maine for the lobster roll.
For the lobster.
The lobster roll. How does that song go?
The Tootsie Roll song?
Yeah, the Tootsie Roll song.
Or Jelly Roll or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Aw. Good. So they're close. So next time we come... Crossville. Okay. Yeah, so we go through there a lot.
So my mom is from Putnam County. She's from Cookeville. My grandma's from Cookeville, and I have an uncle and a lot of relatives that live in Livingston. So we've crossed through Crossville. Well, Crossville's where the U.S. Chess Federation is. I think I stopped there in one of the vlogs.
You did.
But yeah, we have family right there, too.
They're in... What's that? Where do they live, your uncle? That's
Rickman or
Rickman.
Or Livingston.
Yeah, Rickman.
Excuse me.
Good night. Good night. Ellen's from north of Scranton. Nice.
Well, Jenny, have we said it all?
I don't know. Have we said it all?
Have we done it all?
Well, we've never done it all.
No, there's always another Tuesday Night Live.
That's right.
Man, so many good questions. Like I like not having to. Vida de Nostros, from Puerto Rico. Good to have you.
Puerto Rico. Hello.
Good to have you in.
I'm so happy.
All right, guys, we're going to give like 3 more minutes. Throw in any last-minute questions before we call it a night.
That's right. McDonald's in Maine.
Yeah, lobster rolls. Has lobster rolls.
That is awesome. Yeah, I love Tennessee too. We lived in Nashville. Well, you lived there most of your life, but I lived in Nashville for about 10 years, and I just loved it. And my kids, they claim it as where they grew up. So I love Tennessee.
You must be from Nashville because you're the only 10 I see.
Whatever.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's do the eye roll.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Lido Life. All right, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for joining the chat tonight. We will be back on Friday.
That's right.
Hey, we forgot. We have the
1
year anniversary of the Lido Loca channel coming into existence. We uploaded our first video on April the 20th, 2017. So we're going to do this again Friday night at 9 o'clock. Feel free. I know it's a busy night for people, but we will be here for another hour if you guys want to join. Mark your calendars. I don't know. That seems silly. But mark your calendars, and we will be back to celebrate our birthday.
Hey, Casey.
And we're excited. But all right, guys. We're going to say goodnight.
Thank you, Michael.
I hope you guys
everybody.
have a good one. And we will talk to you later.
Oh, yes. Go follow them. Remember, they make all the nice like crafts and stuff.
Yep. Yeah. And I guess until the next time.
We'll see you on the Lido.
See you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye.